Dragon Dreams, Book 4, The Gnome King, written by Gina Virginia Casella. Story, Natheo. I am Natheo in this story. Present-day Gina and I connect through the fire. I was a young tribal man who wore black and red face paint. Unaware to both of us, my former self has now merged with Gina. There is a rite of passage ceremony where I am the star attraction. I am both excited and scared because there is pressure on me to perform well, since this is a test of my abilities. Like the young tribal men dancing around the fire with black and red makeup, I am supposed to do something skillful with a bow and arrow. I desperately hope a mouse or bird will scurry by so I can shoot it and impress everyone with my reflexes. I know it would be reckless to shoot blindly into the dark. I consider shooting the arrow straight up into the sky, since that seems safe, but I realize that would be offensive to the sky gods. It dawns on me that I have made it an incorrect assumption. I am not supposed to shoot the arrow. The message is that I used to be confused about the direction in my life, people, places, geography, hopes, and dreams. And I would try to align things, like aiming with a bow and arrow. The message is that, like any movement, my role is to keep moving forward. The universe's role is to handle all the twists and turns. So, in this metaphor, the message is that no matter where I travel or wander, I always have to start at the beginning. These beginnings start with me, so the arrow must always point at me first. I determine the direction, so I am omnipresent. Therefore, when I hunt a bird, I am hunting a piece or fragment of myself. I anchor myself in this connection because it is my foundation of love and compassion. When I start from this place of goodness, the path ahead becomes easier as I am aligned with the greater forces of the universe and collective consciousness that resides within me. The shamans were impressed by these philosophical concepts, which are beyond my tribe's understanding. From this day forward, the shamans took me under their wing to develop my feminine side, which had been too masculine. Under their guidance, I became a shaman myself. I have a natural talent for helping and supporting my community. People feel good confiding in me, and it brings me joy to provide guidance. However, bearing witness to violence and injustice also weighs heavily on me. While I'm grateful for my gift, part of me yearns for a more ordinary life. Still, I know this is my calling. I've cultivated great knowledge of plant medicines, their healing properties, as well as their risks. My authority comes not from study, but experience. I once commanded harmful beings to leave this place and never return. They obeyed and have stayed away since. My power awes those sky witnesses. Though my gift is a mixed blessing, I devote it wholly to those who need me. Though I am a primitive being, I understand that the sky folk who fear and look down on me are not as superior as they believe. I know their advanced technology and perceived magic are just systems, not true knowledge. They are subject to flaws and insecurities like anyone, meaning the ETs also have Murphy's Law of their butts. I understand they need us more than we need them. Though some may try to portray themselves as gods, I do not fully submit to their will. I retain an open mind to a higher power, but not to these mortal beings from the sky. They are biologicals too, some benevolent and some not. If they crash here, we will help the stranded ones in need. We embrace the idea of sharing and collaborating, but we firmly reject any attempts to dominate or colonize us. The process of conscious evolution naturally filters our incompatible elements. So it's clear that we as humans are biologically in sync with this planet. Our very existence is proof of our ability to thrive here. On the other hand, the sky folks who claim to have created this place lack the biological compatibility required for sustainability. It's a matter of time before their incompatibility becomes evident. We, the land's chosen caretakers, are the ones who are truly compatible with this planet. Perhaps in the distant past, the sky folk held that role, but not anymore. It's as if this planet is our great-great-grandchild, providing us with the opportunity to flourish while the sky folks once thrived with a grandparent. The sky folk are like butterflies insisting that leaves are meant for their taking. Metaphorically, we keep telling them that butterflies don't eat leaves. Caterpillars and butterflies can live in harmony in the same garden, and we're willing to do this. However, some of these sky folk want to dominate us. I am sensitive because we are just on the brink of awakening, and our good nature is already being taken advantage of by sky folks. Some of my folks are scared and believe these sky folks are gods and or magical. All we have to work with are our dreams and stories of the past. I also am attuned to the corners and concerns around using soul as a form of currency. I tell those promoting soul currency that the only true currency is that of the heart. Natheo represents my awakening from primitive thinking to more intuitive understanding. Both Natheo and I are on a journey to balance our masculine and feminine energies. Although we still have much to learn, our connection helps us grow. Natheo's name means gift of God, and he feels humbled knowing that our relationship, though imperfect, has the power to transform us. So our relationship is perfect because of this. My thoughts used to be muddled, and Natheo helped me realize that real change starts from within. Our love is the seed from which understanding can blossom. I forget about a lot of things, so it's nice rereading it in this moment. Natheo and I traveled back through time to the days when we embodied a sensual rhythmic energy like a snake, moving with fluidity. This was a time when we were in the form of water. People sometimes see me as divine. Natheo and I help each other. I offer a female perspective from the future, while he shares his knowledge of medicine and ancestral wisdom from the past. We live simultaneously in alternate realities across time, yet stay connected in the present moment and the fire. Sometimes Natheo's folks see me in the fire,